Hey, Tiger Rush here. And in this video, I'm going to be answering the question, what is email marketing? And I'm going to give you 6 actionable steps that you can take right away to begin implementing email marketing into your business. And I'm going to show you how email marketing can create, sustain, and grow your business to levels that you never even dreamed possible. Let's get started. So some people have been saying that email marketing is dead due to the popularity of social media networks such as Facebook groups, YouTube, chatbots, and people think that this day and age here in 2019 going into 2020 that email marketing is old school. It's something that's outdated. It's a dinosaur. But I am here to let you know that email marketing is alive and well. And actually, relying solely on the social media platforms is like playing Russian roulette with your business. And here's why. The only true asset you own as an online entrepreneur is your email list. That is the way that you keep in contact with your customers that you actually have complete control of. Because with Facebook groups, with your Facebook chat box, your YouTube channel, any of these things, your Instagram, your Pinterest, those things are not owned by you. Those things are owned by other people, Mark Zuckerberg, Google, and at any moment, they can pull the plug on your account. And I've seen it happen. I've seen people have their businesses running, making 6 figures, doing well, thriving, and then literally at the snap of a finger, Facebook cancels their ad account. They close down their Facebook group, and for no apparent reason at all. And their entire business is gone. And if they hadn't been collecting emails and nurturing their email list and keeping in communication in that way, they lose contact with all those customers, all those leads are just gone. And as you can imagine, that's a scary position to put yourself in. And besides, what other outlet do you know that at a push of a button and sending a single message can generate thousands of dollars? So we can both agree that email marketing is a must for your business. Now, what I'm going to do is show you the actionable steps to actually create and start and sustain a profitable email marketing campaign. So I'm just going to jump in my computer and we can get started. Before I give you the actionable steps, I just wanted to cover a few things a little more in detail so that you get the full effect of why email marketing is so valuable and why you should really be doing it in your business if you haven't started already. So, have you ever heard the saying that the money's in the follow-up? Now, this is so true, and it's because not everyone is in the same place in the customer journey. Not everyone's ready to buy yet. But as you're building your email list and you're following up with these people, you're giving them value, you're connecting with them, you're talking to them, you're keeping yourself and your brand in the forefront of their mind, eventually the day will come that they're ready to buy. And the bigger your list, the more people that you have that you're following up with, the more often that it's going to be somebody's day to buy, until pretty much every day is somebody's day to buy. And what I want to do is cover really quickly the different types of traffic. And by traffic, I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people that you are getting to come to your products, to come to your offers, to come buy your things, either for your business or for a business that you're helping to promote or get customers for. So the different types of traffic are, one, the traffic that you control. Now, the traffic that you control, this would be something like paid ads. This would be Facebook ads, Google ads, things like this. Because with you're leveraging these congregations of people out there. Let's say you're in the fitness niche. Your business is in the fitness niche, and you're looking for people to buy. Let's say you were selling yoga mats, and you were looking for people that's interested in yoga. So you would run like a Facebook ad out to anyone with the interest in yoga, meditation, different things like that. You would add a bunch of these interests in, and Facebook would send out your ad or your promotion pointing people to your products, pointing people to your sales funnels. And you're able to guide these people exactly where you want to go. You can send them directly to these certain links. You can already have a predetermined path or customer journey that you would like them to follow. Now, traffic that you don't control, that would be things like YouTube, if you have a blog, if you have a Facebook page. Now, these are people, when I'm speaking of those things, I'm talking about people that aren't subscribed, they aren't your followers, they just happen to stumble upon your things from maybe Google search, maybe someone shared a link. You can't really control where these people are coming from truly, and what mindset they're coming into your things with. With traffic you can control, you can pre-frame them with your ads so that they already come into your customer journey, into your sales funnel, into your offers with a certain preconceived conception of your products and your brand. Now, traffic that you own, however, is things like what I'm showing you here with email lists. And you are able to drive this traffic yourself. No one can take these away, because with traffic that you control, those are still under the mercy of other people. So Mark Zuckerberg could cancel your Facebook ad account. Google could change its algorithm. So many different things that could happen to that you just can't really do anything about. And with traffic that you don't control, from the searches that you don't know where they're coming from, one day Google could change the algorithm and decide that it's no longer promoting your specific page or your blog or your YouTube video. But with traffic you own, you're able to contact them at will. With the push of a button, you can send thousands of people to your offers. You can send them and drive them to your YouTube videos. You can send them to your blogs, and you can do this consistently. This is what creates a sustainable income in your business. So one more thing I'd like to cover before I give you these actionable steps that you can start to actually implement this into your business and grow your business is the concept of cold, warm, and hot traffic. So cold traffic is when people first come across you. They don't know you, they don't yet like you, they don't yet trust you. They're really suspicious of you because, face it, a lot of people these days are just trying to peddle junk. They don't really care about their customers. They don't really care about solving your problems. They're just trying to make a quick buck. And people are hip to that, and they're not just so quick to jump on a bandwagon. They want to sometimes watch and see what you're all about. And they're receiving offers from so many other people because we're bombarded with different offers and different promotions just constantly from every different source imaginable, from the TV, from the radio, from Facebook ads, retargeting ads, other YouTube videos. And people are just overwhelmed by it, and they're wondering who's who and who's not. And your goal is to move people into this warm zone. Now, the warm traffic are people who they've already gotten to know you. Maybe they've subscribed to your YouTube channel. Maybe they have followed you on your Facebook. They've joined your group, and they're curious about you. They're like, you seem to live up to what you're talking about. I'm interested in learning more. I want to know what's really going on, because most people are in learning phase. I'd say about 95% of people are actually not out looking to buy. They're out looking to learn. And you can use this to your advantage by getting these people on your email list and answering their questions, providing value, and following up with them. Because remember, The money is in the follow-up. Now, hot traffic is the ultimate holy grail that every internet marketer, digital marketer, affiliate marketer are looking to get their customers to. Now, a lot of people confuse hot traffic with warm traffic. Now, the difference between hot traffic and warm traffic is that hot traffic is actually people that have actually purchased from you. Because once someone has purchased from you already, it's a lot more easy to get them to purchase from you again. And where can you find this hot traffic? You guessed it, in your email list. Because once people have been on your list, they've bought some of your products because you are giving value and promoting your offers in your email list, these people are going to buy and they're still on your list. And guess what? You can promote other offers to them. So hopefully now you have a little bit more of an idea of what email marketing is and the different types of traffic that you can expect to see inside of your email list and coming into your ecosystem. And now I want to jump into the actual actionable steps that you can take to create your very own email marketing campaign. So step one is to actually choose a provider. Now there are many different providers out there that offer the service of collecting emails, because you can't just send out emails from like your personal email account, such as Gmail, Yahoo, different things like that, because it will be flagged as spam and suspicious. Because think about it, how many everyday people mail hundreds or thousands of people at the same time? Right. So if you're serious about making money online and starting a business, you're going to have to get a professional email, and you're going to have to use the services of an email service provider. Now, here are just a few that you can choose from to get started. There's MailChimp, and MailChimp is really good for when you're starting out and maybe low budget, or because I believe they have like a free option, and I never used MailChimp, but from other people that I've ran across that were starting out, this has been a good option for them. And there's also Aweber. Aweber was what I was using before. This is really good for marketers. And I recently switched over to Getresponse. Now, the reason I switched over to Getresponse is because Getresponse has a really high inbox landing rate. And what that is when you send out emails, you want them to show up in your potential customers' inbox and not go into the spam folder. Because if it goes into the spam, they most likely won't see it. Not many people go through checking, hey, let's see what spam I've gotten today. So this is really important in order to land in the inbox so that people get your emails, they get to your value, they get to your content, they get to your offers, and ultimately buy your products. So what I use is Getresponse. Now what I'm going to do is show you inside of Getresponse and show you how exactly to start setting up your email campaigns. Okay, so when you get here to Getresponse, you won't land on this page. I quickly made this for the purpose of this tutorial, and it's going to allow you to create an account. You fill it out just like any other account. If you've made a Facebook or a Gmail or anything like that, so I won't show how to do it because it's pretty straightforward and it's essentially the same as any of those other services. Now, once you've chosen your provider, again, you don't have to go with Getresponse, but if you do, I do have a link to Getresponse in the descriptions, and you get a free trial when you sign up. And after you created your account, it's going to bring you to this page. And on this page, your next step is to actually create a list, create your first list. So when you get here, you would just go to lists. And what's going to happen is it's already going to have a list by default populated for you. So it has one contact in here, and that's me. So it's going to have a list in here already made for you. And if you wanted to create an additional one, you could just go here to create list, name your list, And remember, with Getresponse, it's all lowercase and you use underscores. And each list is unique out of all of Getresponse. So it has to be something that, number one, is memorable for you, and number two, doesn't match anybody else's email list. So once you've created that, the next thing you would want to do is create what's called an autoresponder. Now, what an autoresponder is a series of emails that will automatically go out once someone opts in or joins your email list. And the power of that is that you can start to set up a business that is, I don't want to say hands-free or completely passive, because it's not, but it's actively passive. So you're still working to market, you're still making content, you're still sending people to your opt-in, but you don't have to sit there and email them day by day by day. You just write a series of emails one time that you want people to get when they first opt into your list. It delivers, let's say if you were going to give out an ebook, if you were going to give out a cheat sheet or anything like that, it would automatically send it out, and it would send them a series of emails over however many days. A good rule of thumb to follow is to create like 3 to 5 emails, so when people join your list, they get anything that you promised them, and they get introduced to you. They get to know you, they get to like you, they get to trust you through your emails, where you're pointing them back to content, or you're showing them how to solve a problem or something of that sort. And the way you would do that is coming over here, clicking on menu with all these dots, and going down to autoresponders. And then you would go over to create autoresponder. Now we'll just come up with an autoresponder name. I'll put Tiger _ tutorial. And this is going to go out on day 1, day 0. That means that this goes out immediately. If I were to change this to 1, that would mean when they sign up on the list, they wouldn't get anything, but the next day, on day 2, which is actually, since 0 is 1, on day 2, they would have received whatever email I'm getting. So I want them to receive this immediately. So they get this immediately, and this is enabled on any day. That means any day of the week that someone opts into your list, this is going to happen. And you can just come in here, create new email. Let's call it Facebook group. Let's say, thanks for signing up, let's get started. It already is preloading some of the ones that's, I guess, saved in the cache in my computer. So as you would walk through this, you would go through the next step. And it's going to come here to templates. Now you can get all fancy and send out things like this and whatever, but what I like to do is send out plain text emails. So I like to send out things that looks like it's what you would send to a friend, because you want these people, you want to build up the know, like, and trust factor so that people want to buy from you, because people don't really like to buy from people who are just trying to sell them stuff. They want to buy from real human beings. So you can just jump in here. I'm not going to write out like anything super special, because writing out these emails actually takes some time. You need to really put a little bit of effort into what you want to say so that it engages your readers, it engages your email list, and it encourages them to either check out your content or buy your stuff. And so let's just say, hey, Tiger Rush here. Thanks for joining. Nothing special. And you could put links here in you can put a signature here that has your logo, your name. If you have Facebook groups, you can have links in here. So you could also put links in here. You can have it to where people can come directly from your email link out to your offers or your YouTube content or your blog post or anything like that. And remember, this is automatic. This is set up on autopilot. So then you would just hit save and publish. And I think that's just because it's sending it to myself. It's saying that it won't actually send to me because it's only going to send to Tiger Tutorial, which isn't really a person, isn't really an email account. So what you'll see here, you can check your autoresponders by simply going here. And you look and the status is on, the cycle day is 0, and whenever someone opts into my list, they will receive this email. And you just go through and create a series of these, and it would just kind of walk people through getting to know you. And this would be on autopilot again. Like I said, it would be on autopilot. So whether you're on vacation, whether you're working on something else, this process would continue going on for each new person, getting them through a certain customer journey. And I don't know if you realize the power of that to prep their minds, because pre-frame is everything when you're dealing with sending someone to an offer. Now, the next step after creating an autoresponder is actually making a lead magnet. And what a lead magnet is something that your target customer would actually want. It solves an immediate problem for them, or something that's attractive or sexy to them. Like they would want to have that thing because it would benefit them greatly. Now, an example of this could be an ebook, a cheat sheet of, let's say if you're in the fitness niche, this would be like the top 5 foods that help shed pounds off your midsection. I don't know, I'm just throwing something out there so that you get the gist. And when people would see that, they'd say, hey, I want that ebook. I want that. Let's say you did a free video course or email course or something like that. They're like, hey, I want that. So they sign up to your email list. They give you an email address in exchange for this ebook. And you usually just give it for free. You give really good value for free in exchange for the email address. And a lot of people, maybe if they're not familiar with this concept, would be thinking, but you know, I spent a lot of time making that and writing that book and doing these things. Why would I just give that away for free? And the thing is because the email, the ability to follow up with people via email is so powerful and is so lucrative. So this industry average for how much money, so that you have an idea that you should be making as you grow your list, is about at least $1 per person on your list. So per month. So if you have a list of 1,000 people, you should be making at least around $1,000 a month. If you have 10,000 people, you're making $10,000 a month, roughly. You know, but if you really nurture your list and you really hone your craft, then you can definitely make a lot more than $1 per person. And I won't go in depth on how to create a lead magnet. I'll probably make another video and link it to this video in the future to help you guys out. But what I'm going to do is give you the next step. And the next step is create a squeeze page. So now you need an actual web page that collects the email address. So you have your provider picked out. I suggest Getresponse because it has a really high deliverability rate so that your emails end up in the inbox. And then I've shown you how to create your first list so that you can start collecting people in an organized form. I've shown you how to create your autoresponder so that you have a series of emails that goes out and promotes your products, promotes your video content, your blogs, and introduces your potential customers to you. And then I've shown you the concept of a lead magnet so that you understand why and how to get people to actually start opting into your list. And now I'm going to show you how to actually make these pages. So where we are right now is a software called ClickFunnels. And ClickFunnels makes building sales funnels, opt-in pages, squeeze pages, order forms, video course, membership sites, all of these things tech friendly. It's like with literally drag and drop, you can build professional looking websites, sales funnels that convert, that get your customers from just seeing your content, being introduced to you, into pulling out their credit cards and buying. And I'm going to show you right now how to create your first squeeze page. So it's as simple as going down when you create your account here in ClickFunnels, and in the descriptions I've placed a link where you can also get a free trial to ClickFunnels so that you can already start to set these things up. You can get your free trial to Getresponse so that you can create your list and your autoresponders, and now you have the ability to get your free account, your free trial to create your squeeze page and additional parts of your website, so you can get set up for free and get out there and start making money, getting leads, building your list before you ever even pay a single subscription fee. So there are two different ways you go about it. You can start in a cookbook, and this is like a tutorial that walks you through the purposes of each type of page, and it has like videos here explaining each one, or you could just go through here and just create a funnel. I'm going to go here just to save time, and you guys can come through here later, and it's really going to break things down in detail for you so you really understand the marketing and the psychology behind why you're creating what you're creating. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to choose this option. You can have other ones where you can sell a product, you can host a webinar, you can set up so many things in here. This software is very, very powerful. So I'll create this and I'll call it Tiger YouTube Test. And then I just click Build Funnel. And what you'll quickly see is you'll get an amazing list of pre-made templates of different types of opt-ins that you could do. And these are actually battle tested. Like, people are a lot of money, millions of dollars have gone out testing these different squeeze pages to find ones that actually get people to convert, to actually put in their email address and actually opt into your list. So I'm just going to pick one here at random. Let's see, I'll select this one. And just like that, at a click, you've already created your first squeeze page to collect emails. And what you would do is just jump in here, edit page, and we can change this from just opt-in to get my free ebook. And what I don't like how large this is, so I'm just going to click on this and then take this font size down. And I don't want this, so I'll just delete this whole thing out of there. And then let's say I wanted to change this to my logo. So I would just click on that, and as you can see, this is super easy. Normally, or back in the past, you would have to pay thousands of dollars and you have to know advanced coding and all these different things just to do what I'm showing you right now. That literally, as you can see, at a click of a button, drag and drop, like literally drag and drop. I can move these things around. I can recreate any website or any sales funnel out there in literally minutes with this ClickFunnels. And what you would do here is, now that you have this set up, get my free ebook, whatever it is that you're offering as your lead magnet, and you would set this here. Let's say you had your email address, but you wanted to also collect their name. So what you can do is just come here, add a new element, scroll down to, let's say, forms. What if I wanted an input form? So let's say I want their full name. This would change that to there, and then you just simply go here. enter your full name. And let's make it required. And that's it. You would, and let me save this. And then that's it. You would go in here to integrations, and when you click integrations, you'd scroll down, Getresponse, add to campaign, and then you would just select the particular list that you would need it on, you would want it on. I'm not going to set that up because this isn't actually a real squeeze page for me. So then let's check this out. And as soon as you had already clicked save and you hit this little eyeball here, it shows you the preview. And this is your live site. It's already up and running, and you can start sending people here to collect email addresses and do what you need to do. So exiting out of here, you can easily add new steps to this funnel, and it's easily as drag and drop. You can rearrange how they come in. People come in from top to bottom. So as soon as they click submit here, they would go down to this thank you page. And you can easily create a thank you page based off of these templates. You can alter them and set them up exactly how you want. And again, these are battle tested, proven to convert. And what you could put on this thing is like a video of you saying, hey, thanks, you're about to receive your free ebook or whatever lead magnet you had in your inbox. Check your email, it's on the way, etc., etc. And then that's literally how quick and easy this can be. And really quickly, if you've gotten value from this video, what I would like you to do is go over and like this video. I'd like you to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you can receive updates for when I post new content. And if you have any questions, just ask them in the comments. You know, I respond to them personally. I respond usually right away and answer your questions. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.